Follow this step-by-step approach to decide what is the right AC for your needs. First, do you need the AC only for summers or do you need it for heating in winter as well? If it is for winter too, you can consider purchasing a hot and cold air conditioner. Cooling only ACs support a temperature range from approximately 16 degrees Celsius to 55 degrees Celsius, while hot and cold ACs support from -5 to 55 degrees Celsius. ACs are available in different capacities defined by their tonnages: 0.8 ton, 1 ton, 1.5 ton, 2 ton and so on. The right size for you should be determined by a few things. The size of the room. Larger rooms require higher tonnage. If you have east or west facing windows, you need higher tonnage as the room can get heated up by direct sunlight. If you stay on a higher floor in an apartment, you need a higher tonnage as the room can get heated up during the day. If you stay in areas with high ambient temperatures, you need a higher tonnage as well. Most ACs these days are convertible ACs, so they adjust the tonnages based on the requirement. For example, a 1.5 ton AC can operate at 1 ton or even 0.8 ton when needed, like when there are fewer people in the room or when the room has already cooled down. We'll use 1.5 ton ACs for the comparison in this video, as that is the size that is suitable for most viewers with larger sized rooms or for living rooms. Same models are available in smaller 1 ton sizes as well. I've compared over 30 ACs to identify the best for you. Next thing you need to determine is the energy efficiencies, as ACs are guzzlers of electricity. Star rating is the first aspect to consider. Not everybody requires a 5-star rated AC as they are typically more expensive. I have a separate video which I'll link here which explains in detail whether you need a 3-star or a 5-star AC. For this video, I'll compare 5-star ACs in the cooling only ACs. Hot and cold ACs typically are 3-star only, so less energy efficient. The second aspect to consider is the ISEER rating. This rating needs to be published by all AC manufacturers and needs to be refreshed every 2 to 3 years. While for most 2024 models, the ISEER rating published is only up to December 2024, the BEE website does show the same models reclassified into the latest ISEER rating, which is valid up to December 25. So it is still okay to consider 2024 models but not older. Only the O General model compared is a 2023 model. Blue Star Carrier, Hitachi, LG, MarQ, Midea, Panasonic and Samsung have all launched their 2025 models already, which we have used in this comparison, while the rest are 2024 models. Higher the ISEER rating, the better. Amongst the ACs compared, Daikin, LG, Lloyd and Panasonic have the best ISEER ratings. Hot and cold ACs have lower ISEER ratings than cooling only ACs, but amongst the hot and cold ACs compared, Samsung, Panasonic, LG, Daikin, Haier, Mitsubishi are the most energy efficient. Next, along with the ISEER rating, annual electricity consumed is also required to be considered. This is published under test conditions for 1600 hours per year, which is a little over 4 hours per day. Your actual energy consumed will be different based on your usage. But keeping all things similar, like the tonnages and the star rating, these ACs consume between 750 to 800 units of electricity. The ones with lower cooling capacity, like the Carrier, Cruise, IFB, Voltas and Whirlpool, consume less than 750 units. Comparatively, hot and cold ACs consume more electricity because they are 3-star, approximately 900 to 1000 units of electricity. But amongst the hot and cold ACs compared, Haier consumes the least. To optimize electricity consumed, it is recommended to set the AC to 24 degrees centigrade temperature for the best energy efficiency. But what's the point of having an AC with lower electricity consumption if the cooling itself is not effective? So look at the energy efficiency along with the cooling efficiency, which we will talk about next. Cooling is the main reason we all buy an AC. So we must choose an AC which optimizes for its cooling efficiency. In general, 1.5 ton AC should have a cooling capacity over 5 kilowatt for faster cooling of the room, and 1 ton AC should have a cooling capacity of over 3.5 kilowatt for faster cooling. A lower cooling capacity means the AC is less efficient but may be suitable for smaller sized rooms. As you can see on the screen, Carrier has the least cooling capacity, followed by Cruise, IFB, Voltas, Whirlpool, which have less than 5. So their cooling efficiency will not be great, which also has been highlighted by many users of these models. They can, however, be used in smaller rooms effectively. Blue Star, Daikin, MarQ, Midea, Mitsubishi, O General and Panasonic have the best cooling capacity amongst the ACs compared. Among hot and cold ACs, Haier, Daikin, Voltas and Mitsubishi have the best cooling capacities, followed by Panasonic, LG and Hitachi. Up to what temperature an AC works is the other aspect that should determine your choice, especially if you live in hotter areas. Almost all ACs support a maximum temperature of 52 degrees Celsius, with the exception of Daikin, Haier, IFB, MarQ by Flipkart, Midea, Panasonic and Samsung, which support much higher, some of them up to 60 degrees Celsius. Lastly, let's talk about the value-added capabilities. Having smart home capabilities helps to turn on and off the AC remotely, control the temperature, understand power utilization and so on from the app itself. Most brands have models with and without smart home capabilities. The ones with it are obviously more expensive. AI in ACs is still an over-marketed term. There is nothing really AI-like in any of the ACs, other than adjusting the capacity based on the ambient temperature in the room. There's still a long way to go in this area. Auto clean, humidity control and filters are available in all ACs these days. No differentiation here. ACs have some level of purification with the use of PM 2.5 filters, but to purify the air, it is better to get an air purifier instead. Or there are some alternatives these days for attaching a HEPA filter externally to the ACs for better purification. All ACs these days support stabilizer-free operations when the voltage is between 110 to 285 voltage range. If you stay in an area where there are frequent power cuts or fluctuations, it would be better to get a stabilizer to protect the PCB, which can be the most expensive part to replace. If you have fairly stable input power, then a stabilizer is not required. Most 1.5 ton 5-star ACs are in the range of 35 to 45,000 with the exception of Cruise, MarQ by Flipkart, which are available under 35,000. If you're looking for more options under 35,000, then consider a 1-ton variant or the 3-star variants instead. Hot and cold air conditioners are around the same price, but they are of lower star rating compared to cooling only ACs, so your energy bills will be higher. Installation of all ACs has additional charge between 700 to 1500 rupees to be paid to the engineer, so factor that into your budget. Warranty in general is 1 year with 10 years on the inverter compressor, with the exception of Godrej and Samsung, which give 5 years warranty on the product. Some also give additional warranty on the PCB. So with that, let's get to my recommendations for the best ACs in 2025, now that we understand how to shortlist the best air conditioners based on your needs. In the budget segment, I have 2 recommendations for you. The first is the MarQ by Flipkart. Flipkart offers installation and servicing of this product in most areas that they cover. However, some users have complained of delayed installation and service. At a really attractive price of 32,000 for a 1.5 ton 5-star AC, this has some of the best capabilities. It is a 2025 model with cooling efficiency of 5.15 kilowatt, one of the best, a good ISEER rating of 5.1 and is energy efficient as the other models. This AC is an essential AC, so no capabilities of Wi-Fi, AI or dehumidifier. Overall, great value for money. My next recommendation is the Midea Santis Pro, a 1.5 ton 5-star AC. This again is a 2025 model with the best cooling efficiency of 5.23 kilowatt. With a 4-way swing, a PM 2.5 filter and Wi-Fi included, this AC provides advanced capabilities at a budget price. It also supports 54 degrees Celsius. Midea also gives an additional warranty on the PCB, which is the most expensive part to replace, which is again good. In the performance segment, I have 3 recommendations for you, all at a somewhat similar price point. So you can choose based on your brand preference. My first recommendation continues from last year, the 2025 model of the Panasonic AI Wi-Fi. This is a 1.5 ton 5-star AC. This has one of the best ISEER rating of 5.2 and is more energy efficient than the others. Panasonic also gives an additional warranty on the PCB. It has smart home capabilities using which you can control the AC remotely from the app. It includes a PM 0.1 filter helping to purify the air to some extent. While the product is good, users have complained about the serviceability of Panasonic ACs. I personally use this model in my master bedroom as well. My next recommendation is the Daikin 1.5 ton 5-star AC. This is the only 2024 AC I am recommending on this list as the 2025 models of Daikin are not yet available. However, in spite of being a 2024 AC, the ISEER and cooling capacity of this Daikin AC is comparatively or better than even some of the 2025 models. Daikin provides an additional 5 years warranty on the PCB but does not include any smart home capabilities. My last recommendation for hot areas up to 58 degrees Celsius is Samsung 2025 model. Samsung gives the best warranty of 5 years on the product compared to 1 year by most brands and also has the best service network. It also has all the value capabilities like the dehumidifier, AI, Wi-Fi, and also includes an antibacterial filter for some level of purification. The wind-free capability gives an even airflow without blasting cold air into the room, making the cooling gentle and less noisy. While the energy efficiency of the Samsung AC is good, the cooling efficiency is slightly lower than the other two recommended products. In the hot and cold air conditioners, I have 3 recommendations for you. At a budget, my recommendation is the Lloyd 1.5 ton 3-star AC, which is suitable for medium-sized rooms up to 175 square feet. It gives additional 5 years warranty on the PCB. Hot and cold ACs consume more power than regular ACs and hence also have a lower ISEER rating compared to similar cooling-only ACs. Some users have complained about installation delays and noise levels, but more or less the feedback is positive for this budget AC. My next recommendation is the LG 1.5 ton 3-star hot and cold AC. LG has a dual inverter for more efficient cooling and heating, although the power consumption is similar to single inverter ACs. LG also has the best cooling efficiencies in the hot and cold ACs. It supports a temperature range of -5 to 52 degrees Celsius, featuring a dual inverter compressor for efficient cooling as well as heating. It offers a 5-in-1 convertible cooling, a 4-way air swing, and an HD filter with antivirus protection. The operating range is 120 to 90 volts and it uses a R32 refrigerant like all ACs. My last recommendation is the Haier 1.6 ton 3-star hot and cold AC. Haier gives the best warranty on ACs with 5 years on the product and 12 years on the inverter compressor. This AC works for larger rooms up to 200 square feet. It also has the best ISEER rating and the best cooling efficiency amongst the hot and cold ACs. It supports a maximum temperature up to 60 degrees Celsius, so useful in areas where it gets very hot. If you found this video useful, share the video and subscribe to become part of the 100,000 plus community that trusts us with their decision making. Thank you for watching and see you in the next video.